started. Welcome in, Taurus. My name is Maria at Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a general reading for you, our Earth signs Taurus. Good to have you here. Thank you for coming into the channel. I also want to welcome in your cross-watchers. Cross-watchers, you are here to find out what's going on with your person, so some of this message could be for you as well. Remember that energies do go both ways, so feel free to interpret the direction of the energies as it relates to your personal situation. And Taurus, the messages that are coming through should reflect some aspect of your current situation. Doesn't have to reflect the whole thing, or it could just confirm an inner knowing. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might mean the reading is meant for somebody else this week. But for those of you this does resonate with, you can join me in the extended, and the link to that is in the description box below. I'm going to dive deeper into the messages coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that show up in your reading. And those zodiac signs are about personal connections and intimate relationship. So just keep that with you as we move forward. And let's get started. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. Messages for those watching, please. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. Okay, here we go. So, overall energetic theme for the reading, we have the Seven of Cups. Choices, projections, sorting things out. So let's see what's happening with you. What's going on right now? We have the Six of Swords. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. I think you're either trying to escape or you're trying to avert or someone here is trying to avoid some sort of conflict, some sort of dynamic here that seems to be in discord. Maybe this has, been building up over a long period of time. Maybe this is somebody you know, or maybe, this is you trying to remove yourself from something that's been building up tension over a long period of time here. So let's find out why this is happening. Maybe you're trying to figure out which route to go here. Let's see why this is happening. We have the Magician. We have the Lovers. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Well, someone here is aware of a dynamic here. Someone's either manipulating the dynamic with somebody that's very trustworthy, or somebody maybe that's kind of very humble, or somebody who's kind of maybe naive. But it seems like, there's something here. You've got kind of a very strong power here and kind of a very, I'm not going to, not meek, but maybe passive power here, and one that's kind of a little bit more dominating in this connection. Somebody here seems to be a little bit more of the trickster type, and somebody here seems to be a little bit more grounded, centered, trusting. Maybe there is a situation here where the tension's been rising because, somebody here may have been playing games, averting from the truth. Could be you, could be the other person, so, you can feel free to swap here. Directions in the energies, but somebody's definitely trying to run away from some sort of conflict, some sort of tension that's been building over a long period of time. Somebody here has been playing games for a while, and someone here has been not serious, but trustworthy. They were in it. They're not trying to avert anything. So let's see where this is going. How do you work with these energies here? We have the Star. We have the Devil. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Well, I mean, obviously, when this person's coming in, either there's some lies being told, or there's some aversion to truth, or there's just something that's kind of toxic here. I think that you're hoping that this person will stay or won't leave, or maybe, you know, this person will hang on, or they just won't be rocked by any of the maybe confusion that's going on, or the dishonesty that's going on, or the tension that's going on. Maybe they're hoping that you can't see that they're being a little bit, you know, when you got the Magician and the Trickster here, someone's being a little bit manipulative, not really, you know, something you can depend on, loyalty. And so I think you're hoping, or somebody's hoping here, that, you know, this other person doesn't leave, that they just kind of hang on, hang out, and it's not going to rock the foundation here. So let's find out what this tension is. Let's get some clarity on what this tension is. Because one of you here is like wanting to get away and get on the right path here. And another one of you just kind of seems to be stable, sturdy, not moving, just whatever happens, not really, it's not penetrating very much, it's not really budging anything, it's not really moving anything. And the relationship itself tends to be under a lot of stress because there's some kind of toxic behaviors going on here. So what is this tension? Tell us what the tension is. Clarify the tension here. Maybe somebody here really isn't noticing the tension. That could be too. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Moon. Somebody's anger has been building here for a long period of time. I don't know that they're expressing it, but somebody's starting to feel irritated here. Somebody's anger is really starting to, you know, it could come up in small, you know, just like cuts or jabs, or, you know, something that has to do, like, just, sarcasm could come up with sarcasm, something like that. But somebody's tension is starting to build here. So what is the Ten of Pentacles? We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Five of Swords, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Well, the foundation seems to be rocky here, whatever this is, on this love affair, or this connection, or this heartfelt love. You know, I think that somebody here is probably really focused on maybe the things that go wrong here, or the arguments, and somebody else might be very focused on the love and the commitment and what's really important in the relationship. Some of you might be trying to repair this in spite of maybe the, you know, if there's been some sort of discord, or there's been some sort of like backstabbing, or, you know, confronting or argumenting or something like that. And somebody may be avoiding it. Somebody may be avoiding having a confrontation here. Just focusing on the love part of it. Because somebody here doesn't want somebody to be moved in some way, or to move away or run away somehow. So let's find out what the Magician is. Clarify the Magician. Why is this going on? Is there some sort of trickery here? Is there some sort of game playing here? Because we do have game playing up here with the Five of Swords. Someone seems to be more bent on focusing on working on the discord than they are on the love. We have Justice, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Nine of Wands. Well, I think, you know, somebody wants to do the right thing here. Somebody wants to bring some of this tension and this discord to rest. And somebody doesn't. Somebody's like, you know, just not really wanting to. Because I think somebody here is like really trying to make something happen that's, you know, to do the right thing, to bring some peace and harmony here. But it just seems to be at a constant constraint. Like things are not like, there's resistance here to it. This could be you, this could be the other person. But somebody here seems to be very resistant to kind of bringing all this butting heads that's been growing over a period of time to a calmer place here in this connection. So what is the Queen of Pentacles? You know, maybe you're doing the right thing. Maybe you are, you know, trying to resolve here, and it just doesn't seem to be met with reciprocity. Doesn't seem to be met with kind of an equal reciprocity here. What is the Queen of Pentacles? We have the Seven of Wands, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups. I think somebody's loyalty here is being challenged, it seems to be. I think that somebody's loyalty here is being challenged. I think that there's been some tension that's been growing over a long period of time. Somebody's angry. It's starting to come out in sarcasm. It's kind of these hidden emotions that aren't being brought to the surface. And somebody's very focused on the things that have caused these angry emotions to come up. And I think here, like, somebody's loyalty is being tested. That either you or somebody else wants to see how far they can go. And their loyalty is being tested here. Because if you can see clearly how loyal a person's going to be through all the muck and the ickiness and the, you know, is somebody being tested to see if they're, you can drive them away, or they can be driven away, or they're going to run away. But somebody here is definitely being tested to see how loyal they really are. And, you know, this is going to make somebody happy to see if, you know, is this person going to stick around through the hard times, the dark times, the troubled times, but it seems to be making somebody else rather angry. It pissing them off. And it's starting to come out like, you know, as sarcasm here. I think somebody's trying to test how far somebody's love will go. So let's look at the Star. Because whatever this is, you know, it seems to be you know, looking for what you hope and you desire, it has some kind of not very good attachment to it, right? We've got the devil here. Like, if somebody's being tested or, you know, trying to see if somebody's going to hang on through, if it's purposeful here, if it's purposeful, maybe, if it's a mistake, that's a different story, right? But usually when things are repeated, if this is, you know, if the Wheel of Fortune comes out and it's repeated mistakes, then those are acts of action, more or less. Those are conscious acts of action here. So let's see what the star is. Let's clarify the star. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Ten of Swords. Well, I mean, we're looking to see if someone's going to leave, how much pain are they going to take? Are they going to give up? Are they going to leave? Are they going to go away? Is this going to be the ending of something? And when you got the Star card under here, you know, this to me seems like testing somebody to see if they're going to abandon you, or they're going to go somewhere else, or they're going to leave. How far can this be taken before somebody cracks or breaks or gives in? Note that down here it does have the devil here with it. So this seems to be like an unhealthy sort of like setup or game playing. Could be somebody doing it to you. You know, are you doing this to somebody else and not really realizing it? But let's clarify the devil. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords. Someone here is seeing how far they can take the boundaries before somebody cracks. We have the Ten of Wands. Yep, pressure. Under pressure. Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Who is that? That's Queen and somebody else. I gotta get the card. Sorry, Taurus. Trying to either see how much pressure you can handle, or are you trying to see how much pressure somebody else can handle before they crack, before they break? But somebody here is really turning up the heat. And, you know, you got the Nine of Cups here coming in here. So it's like bringing them some kind of contentment here, some kind of happiness to see, you know, how far can we go? So what is the Four of Pentacles here? Four of Pentacles clarifies the Four of Pentacles. And the Hanged One. Trying to see if someone's going to stick around through this. How much pressure can they take? How far can the boundaries be pushed? How far can it go? Testing the limits, so to speak. And again, this could be you. This could be somebody else. Somebody could be testing your limits. You could be testing somebody else's limits. You know, I guess the question is, what is it being tested for? You know, how much somebody loves you, because that kind of seems to be what's going on here. See how far you can go. How far can you take this? Ten of Pentacles. How much do they love you through the strife and the stress? You know, is there loyalty here? Are they going to hang in there? Are they going to be, you know, what are they going to focus on? Are they going to focus on the love? Are they going to focus on, you know, the arguments? Somehow this is going to tell you whether this person's in it for the long haul or this person is not in it for the long haul. But this seems to be a test of loyalty And it seems to, there's something here, the devil's about attachment. There's something here about an attachment to somebody's loyalty of hanging in there when the pressure's on. And I don't know that, if they're purposely being tested, because you got the magician here, if they're purposely being tested, someone is very much aware of what they're doing. So let's get some advice here on this. What is the advice here? Let's pull 3 cards. I'm going to go into the extended here and get a little bit more on this 7 of Cups here. But so far we have Cancer, Pisces showing up. I've got Libra showing up. I got Gemini showing up. And Virgo. I got Gemini again. I've got Capricorn. I've got Aquarius. So all the air signs are here. So I'm going to look at those in the extended, but let's get some advice here for you. Let's pull 3 cards. We have the 7 of Swords. So somebody here is being a little bit inauthentic, maybe a little bit conniving, maybe a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? And the 7 of Pentacles, testing the ground, and the 4 of Swords. Someone needs to heal from this. Someone really needs to heal from this, testing the grounds, because somebody is like not being truthful. They're being kind of sly, being kind of slick, deceiving. Where's my word? Give me my word. Being kind of like seeing how much they can take or how much they can give. And they're testing the ground, so to speak. And we got the 4 of Swords here. So, this needs to be healed. Something about testing needs to be healed here. Testing the limits. Testing how far it can go. How much does this person love me? Because I don't know that that's really a form of love. It's probably more about ego. Queen of Wands. Something to do with ego or jealousy or envy or... It's definitely not a creative exploration, not in a positive way, could be in a negative way, but, thinking about who this is affecting and how it's affecting them. If this is affecting you, no wonder there's confusion here, right? 7 of Cups. So I'm going to go on to the extended because this is going to get very, very interesting. And I don't know, Taurus, if this is you or this is somebody else testing you, but we're going to get some more information on that in the extended. So I'll be waiting for you over there. And until next time, Grand Rising, my friends. Bye-bye.